Cordillera Career Development College, and we are here to interview you about the drug situation in the Philippines. And thank you for giving us time to interview you.
Okay, welcome.
So, starting the interview, the first question is, how would you describe the current drug situation in the Cordillera compared to the other regions of the Philippines, sir?
As record shows that 97.79% Cordillera villages are considered drug cleared as of August 1, 2024. The region is the second nationwide with most number of drug cleared barangays. So tayo yung pangalawa sa buong Pilipinas na wala masyadong droga sa barangay.
Okay, sir. So, next question is, ano po yung pinakamaraming klase ng droga na nahuhuli dito sa Cordillera?
Within Cordillera, yung the most number mostly recovered or confiscated from the pusher or users are yung shabu saka yung marijuana. Kasi dito sa atin, we have our own cultivation sites. Kasi doon sa area natin is where a better place for this plant to grow, not like other regions.
Okay, thank you, sir. Next question po. So, how do Cordillera communities support or hinder police efforts in addressing drug problems?
So we have the Cordillera community significantly support police efforts through active participation in local anti-drug council, while the potential challenges may arise from factors such as the community members' reluctance to get involved in high-risk cases and regions' geographical characteristics. This involves yung information sharing, active anti-drug abuse council, which is present in the barangay, and then yung community-based program, and then yung alternative development and public awareness campaign. So dito, yung mga ginagawa ng kapulisan, and together with the PDEA and the barangays, they have formulated their own task force to suppress these illegal activities within their respective barangays. Para sa ganun, well-informed yung mga constituent natin in order that this constituent will be informed na yung mga ganitong illegal activities is not good for their families and to the communities.
Next question, sir. What trends have you observed among the youth in the Cordillera regarding drug use or exposure?
The trends among youth in Cordillera regions is unang-una yung paggamit ng marijuana, which is parang initiation process nila yun, na yun muna yung gagamitin nila. Then after that, they will go through substance na yung which is the shabu. So yun yung trend ng illegal drugs sa Cordillera. Yung parang patikim-tikim lang muna sila sa marijuana hanggang naghanap na sila ng mas high grade ng substance.
Thank you, sir. Next question.
Our next question, sir, what are the steps do you believe are most important for strengthening anti-drug initiatives in the Cordillera moving forward?
The most important step for strengthening anti-drug initiatives in Cordillera involves a holistic and balanced approach that combines intensified public advocacy and education, robust community-based rehabilitation programs, and targeted alternative livelihood development in remote drug-affected areas. So dito, siyempre kapag na-identify mo na yung yung sabi ko kanina, yung isang yung mga information dissemination sa mga barangays or sa constituent during assemblies, and then you have to identify kung ano yung mas magandang alternative para sa ganun. Hindi lang sila nakatutok doon sa droga na yung ginagawa nila na puro yung gumagamit lang ng ganun. At least yung the government will also look for an alternative way na mabibigyan sila ng livelihood projects kung saan pwede maging busy doon. Para sa ganun, hindi na atupagin yung droga, kundi na yung pagkakikitaan.
Okay po, sir. So that's all our questions, sir. And thank you po sa mga sagot niyo.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you. Welcome.
Sir,
So,
Thank you.
continue your time.
Have a great day.
Practices.